Mike.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good Thursday evening. It is time
Thursday
for the 3-3 to go. High
nice.
School football show. Mike Voorhees,
Matt McGaw,
DeRealis Clark. No,
DeRealis. You've been saying that all night, man. This guy's been talking about Akron and Kent
Hennessy,
State.
Orange Julius II.
Here we go.
Those are some names, man. I love it. Where is the key and Peel stitch, or the key and Peel sketch with the fun made up East-West Shrine football game? Anyway, it is week 13, Matt. How are we feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good. Week 13. Are we still doing that?
Yeah, it's week 13.
I'm just like week 3 of the playoffs.
It is. Well, you could either one. It's just 6 one way, half dozen another.
Ooh, nice job, Mike.
Thanks,
I like
sir.
that, man. Throwing out math problems right off the rip.
Math problems. Math is fun. Math is fun. But yes, we had some fun games last week.
Anything? To a lot.
Obviously, you're going to see the ticker scroll. I'm not reading through all the scores.
No,
today. I don't feel like it.
There's absolutely no reason.
I don't feel like it.
I honestly posted up and took advantage of the ability to stream games and listen. So I listened to you. Your broadcast.
Our one from the cellar of
Where
Lake
was
High
that?
School?
Were you down there with Mankind or something like
in
that?
the boiler room?
Yeah,
Good
where were you
night.
at, dude?
Technical difficulties galore on our soundboard. We couldn't get rid of the echo, and I don't know why.
I was about to drive down there and figure out if you were calling it from like across the street with binoculars.
We tinkered with that thing for an hour plus and couldn't get it figured out.
But you called a great game.
Hudson and Lake,
that was a really, really good game. Nice interview with the coach.
Heartbroken for Coach DeGeorge and Lake. I mean, just the game itself. If you turn the ball over 5 times, you're not going to win a game. But Lake's defense did everything it could.
Yeah.
I know Hayden Lipinski, the starting quarterback for Hudson, left the game early.
Mm-hmm.
They think it was his like MCL, just not great. So the tight end who caught the first touchdown pass of the game then became the quarterback.
Look at that.
Didn't really need to throw it. He just ran it. It was quarterback option and just
bulldoze
quarterback,
left, bulldoze
quarterback
right.
run. He threw it a couple of times, but he didn't need to. And he did what he needed to do. He managed the game, and Lake had a chance.
That went a little different than you thought. You were heavy on Lake.
I thought Lake had it, and unfortunately, I think Lake would have won that game if they didn't turn the ball over 5 times.
So what does that say though about like their last 4 games? Think of it that way.
So that kind of
it goes to the point where I felt that they got that 4 seed
with Green, and I mean, we're going to argue these playoff seeds until we're blue in the face because we didn't know what we didn't know.
No.
So you didn't know what.
No, and and then another game I listened to was the Green game against Fitch. Here's what I'm going to say.
Heartbroken.
Okay, so there's this stigma that came out that like it was Green. Everybody was against Green, not thinking they could even make it.
Oh, nobody gave Green a chance.
But when they weren't giving him a chance, they had a very daunting schedule in front of them. They had a Lake team that was rolling at the time. Okay, they end up beating Perry, who looked really good at the beginning of the year. Their schedule just didn't favor them making the playoffs.
Who'd they open the season against? It wasn't Painesville Riverside. Valley. It was Indian Valley, and they only lost by 7. And then they go to Painesville Riverside, and they lose by 1.
Exactly. But when they got in the playoffs, that's the thing. The Federal League, it wasn't the greatest week. And I know I was trying to hype it last week. If they would have pulled a few upsets, we didn't see that. But Green got in there, and it was like, here's the difference I thought, listen to that. They didn't know what to do when they were playing ahead. If you think about the last couple of games, it's as soon as they got down in that game, it's like all cylinders started hitting again. Yeah. Green played the underdog role really, really well.
Yeah.
When they came out and hit the onside kick that I heard,
that was unbelievable.
Great call.
I went back.
It was a great call.
They set
a tempo. Yes. They set a tempo, and Fitch just was not ready for it. And Green's defense did a nice job stifling that run game for most part until it just kind of became the point of, the big uglies up front. When you can get leaned on in the entire game, defense and the offensive line, that plays a big part.
And we knew Fitch would run the ball. I mean, Fitch has 2 quality, dynamic, outstanding stud tailbacks, and
it was
so you can turn it all. You can turn around and hand it to Dre Richards, or you can hand it to Junie Higgs.
Yeah,
and I mean, it was thunder and lightning, man. They were so good, but hey, shout out to the Green Bulldogs. Shout out to Coach Geis. Listen, you started 1-5. You rallied off 5 wins, and you fell short against
represented very well in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Solidified it with a win.
Exactly.
Okay,
and Tyson Hunka became a household name these last 5+ weeks. I mean, watching him, seeing what this kid can do on the field, he is very, very talented.
He played well.
Evan Reed, I mean, their defense. I mean, Green, I'm proud of you. I'm proud to be a Bulldog.
Yeah, the alumni's bleeding through there. That's for sure. I get it.
It bled through when I was calling their game against Garfield Heights in Garfield Heights.
Homer.
I was definitely a homer.
He's definitely a homer. And then I was listening to, I checked out the Hoban game for a quarter.
Yeah.
And then I listened to Walsh. I was listening to the Walsh because I wanted to see where the Warriors were at. That was the first game they were playing. Good game for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they pretty much took care of business like we kind of thought. It's weird to say, but as this is all kind of shaping out in that region, you know how I always love to just jump right to the 5.
Here we go. You want to go right into...
No, if you really start looking at this, we're getting down to where all these regions are really enticing. Region 6 looks really interesting.
We could have a Medina. We could have a Highland Wadsworth matchup.
And what would that look like?
We could have a Hoban Walsh matchup.
That whole thing right there, where Avon
or Region 5.
It's somewhat difficult this time because Avon's typically always been the 1 seed.
Yeah.
So when they sit there at the 1 seed, it pushes Highland and Wadsworth to the 2-3, and they usually have to knock out each other to take on Avon. Not only is Avon going to have to go through both, they're going to have to do it on Wadsworth's turf. And then obviously neutral site.
I cannot wait. I love the neutral site. I wish neutral site started this week.
You wanted this week?
Yeah, just because. There are some of these stadiums that just can't accommodate what
the problem is though, when they start doing that neutral site, these bids start happening. I will never ever forget the year that Green took on Massillon and they wanted to put it at Northwest.
And they put it at Mansfield instead? They
had to.
Byers Field and Mansfield, and that Green upset the Massillon Tigers that year.
It was a great venue for it.
I was there.
Were you?
I was in the stands.
Oh my gosh. I figured you should. Well, yeah.
Green Bulldog, baby.
You're probably over there. Yeah.
I was behind the green bench. I was in it.
That's where we were as well. But I'm just saying that's the problem. That's the big thing about that neutral site. So if you start doing that, some of these venues and some of these press boxes, you could be calling it in a coffee can like you were last week,
or in a stairwell.
Exactly.
I mean, it happens. It's all.
What about you? What'd you like from last week?
You know what? That Hudson Lake game, like you said, was great. Watching Mogadore take care of business. I mean, they look really, really good. East Canton, their magical season continues. Those two.
Who does it continue with?
Mogadore.
Yeah, look at East Canton
takes on Mogadore tomorrow night from Memorial Stadium in Mogadore. Guess who's calling that game?
Stop it.
Q92 Sports.
You get it,
myself
Look
with
at you.
Jay Wilhelm will be on the call.
Just because, so we won't have to touch on it later. Can you believe what the line is for this one? But our supposed line that
17, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think this game is a coin flip. I do. I'm just looking at stats, looking at everything. Connor, I'm going to have to learn to say his name. I believe it's Lehner, Lehner of Mogadore. He had 242 yards on 8 carries and 4 touchdowns last week.
Schedule-wise.
Mogadore's had a good schedule.
And East Canton plays.
Same too. Yeah. They had Malvern. I mean, they had to go. They beat a very good
I believe early in the year I saw them in Manchester
undefeated.
Playing each other, right?
Yeah. And then Fairport Harding actually scored in that game first. They took the opening kickoff back for a touchdown.
See?
And then East Canton just turned it on. And
I think when you start getting into this point of the year, those schedules start playing, your strength of schedule and who you played is going to play a huge indicating factor of how these programs are going to start shaping up.
We're at a different stadium this week, obviously.
We are. Did you see that little H?
Massillon doesn't have a home game this week, although let's talk about it briefly. Massillon.
Yeah.
Just decimated Hoover. I mean, 62-7 is
from jump.
Well, what was great, and I'm so glad that I did not send this text. Hoover scored first. Jack Andes on the second or third play of the game took 179
Federal League Player of the Year.
Yes, congratulations.
Yes,
Swiss Army knife, jack of all trades, Jack Andes.
And then
and then Massillon just was like,
floodgates opened. Where's that Massillon offense been this year?
Well, I think they have hit their stride, and I think they have hit their stride at the absolute right time.
Really?
I think that this team
I didn't think it was that
one
strideful against McKinley
right now.
Though.
I think that just shows you how good McKinley's defense is.
Okay.
I'm just saying. And
better watch out, Mentor.
Well, Mentor's 11-0 for a reason. However,
right.
Mentor is missing a very big piece. Their starting tailback tore his ACL. He is out.
That is a shame.
So it'll be a little bit different. They have a stud wide receiver, although McKinley has a dynamic secondary. That game itself, I cannot wait. That one is
the supposable hypothetical line 13.
That's probably low in my opinion. I think if it just depends on which McKinley team shows up. Yeah. First off, shout out to Renzi Parnell, Federal League Coach of the Year. Renzi Parnell.
Unanimously. What a hire, right?
Oh, of course.
Is that the first time that McKinley's hired a coach, and in their first year they won that award? Do we know? Can I stump you?
Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Maybe some homework.
I'll look
maybe a viewer out there right now will Google that.
Somebody will chime in. I'm sure.
We'll see if someone.
We're a little bit later than normal, so I don't know. People might be in bed.
Yeah,
they'll catch this tomorrow.
We're battling. Hopefully, there's a really bad Thursday night game on.
It is.
Now.
It's the Jets and the Patriots. So the Jets.
Maybe some people are still starting Hunter Henry, bud. So I wouldn't really knock it.
Drake May.
Okay, now you want to talk about it.
No, I'm just saying. Throwing names out.
All right.
And Henderson, Travion.
So McKinley, 13.
Yeah, I think it just depends on which McKinley team shows up. I'll take those points because I think that McKinley is going to be the last time McKinley went to Mentor.
Mm-hmm.
They lost in dramatic fashion. Last play of the game, Mentor defeated McKinley.
2 years ago?
2 years ago. I was on the call with Ian Herman for Q92
See, that's
Sports.
How you remember it. You cheat.
I would follow them anyway.
Cheat.
I just have a weird memory for things like that.
Apparently.
Scotty Fox was the quarterback.
Perfect. You are on point, Mike. God.
Scotty Fox, who's now at West Virginia University. Mountaineers.
Oh, Mike, you make me look good just sitting here, but I just have to sit here and run my mouth. You are enough stats for both of us.
I try. We didn't even talk about Drew DeShields at Kent State yet.
No, we didn't. I know.
5 touchdhdowns, Drew DeShields.
For the people that don't know, Mike screamed his name. Screamed his name in year one. And I seriously thought it was just because he liked saying the name.
Every episode I talked about how good this kid was.
West Branch. West Branch, that. Drew DeShields breaking records.
Wait, he went where?
Kent State.
No. What high school did he go to?
West Branch.
Oh, hey, who won that game? West Branch and Norton.
Oh, that's a Norton. Okay, there's Mike. See, Mike is a Norton hater.
No.
Hater.
Stop.
Haterade.
No, stop.
Haterade red. Is the color of it red?
Who told you that West Branch was going to win the game?
Yeah.
Did I say West Branch was going to win the game?
You did. I was trying
What was the final score of that game?
I don't want to talk about it.
Exactly.
It's running on the ticker. It's running on the ticker.
Norton is a phenomenal school. They are a phenomenal program.
But you're about to say something I think is a big segue. Keep finishing your thought. What was the whole talk about? What was Norton being?
I said that Norton did not play a defense like West Branch.
And that can also be consumed in the idea of the schedule.
Big
thing with the conference. And it's not a knock.
When you get into these playoff games, you are going to face teams that you have never seen before.
Yep.
Watching it on film is one thing. Playing the game is something completely different.
100%.
So you're going to go out and see teams and you're going to be like, wait a minute, what?
So when you're looking this week and you see like a Mentor McKinley, that matches up because they both played strong schedules.
Yeah.
All right.
Mentor played one of the.
I think when we kind of start bouncing around and start mentioning some of these other games, we're going to start seeing a big difference of programs of really the schedules that were played.
No, well, I will say this: Mentor didn't play its traditional Mentor schedule.
Well, Medina was
the winner of McKinley and Mentor is going to play St. Ed's.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
St. Ed's is favored heavily over Whitmer. Is that Toledo Whitmer?
Yes. Yeah.
27 looks to be the line.
And I would take Eds. I mean, that might be a lot of points at this point.
I'll take Eds.
I think at this juncture though, getting beat by 21 or more, I think that should be a key indication of there's a way big difference of schedules.
Somebody wants to talk Wadsworth Avon. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Yeah,
let's not put the cart before the horse.
Well, no. What did he say?
Let's
talk. Oh, we will.
Get there.
I like that.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Hold on.
Brooke.
Before we get
I'm
to
going
this
tomorrow night, Brooke. Come say hi.
Before we get to this week's games,
we'll do it live.
Let's talk about some big time players making some big time plays.
All right. Yeah, you want to hit on that.
Massillon nose tackle Zay-Shawn Murray, 7 tackles, 1 sack, and 1.5 tackles for loss.
Ooh.
5 unassisted tackles in his first game of the season.
Huh?
He is a McKinley transfer, and he was available for the first time against Hoover. When asked why, Coach Moore did not disclose a reason. He just said that he was ready to go.
Wait a minute.
He could have been.
Well,
I do know for a fact that that Massillon does not. They do not discuss injuries. They don't.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach Moore. That's one thing that we don't know that. He could have been injured all this time and ready to go this past week.
Huh?
I don't understand what you're failing to understand.
To me, is anybody else flabbergasted? First game of the year. Read his stats again.
7 tackles,
just
1 sack, and 1.5 tackles for loss.
Wow. That's
he was a dominant force. He's a nose tackle.
Nose tackle and just wow.
Yeah. Next up, how about
that could change everything?
How about Manny Patterson, quarterback of the Massillon Tigers? This is efficiency right here. 12 of 13 for 226 yards, 4 touchdowns. The 1 incomplete pass, a drop. He would have been perfect.
Wow.
Manny Patterson, shout out to you, young
Massillon,
man.
Tearing it up.
Massillon looking good. They've got a very big game, and we'll talk about that because there's going to be a celebrity there. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. We'll get there.
Who?
We'll get there.
Oh, why do you always do that? Why don't we just talk about it now?
Because it's a tease, my friend.
I know, but it's always there. I don't know.
Hoover's Jack Andes, 3 catches, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. He finished the season with 21 total touchdowns.
That's what gets
Jack
you the
Andes
fed,
has played quarterback. He played running back. He played wide receiver. He returned kicks. That's why we call him the jack of all trades. He finished in second behind Jeremiah Thomas of West Branch, who scored 26 total touchdowns this year.
26.
Federal League Player of the Year.
Madden numbers.
Jack Andes.
Yep. Done.
Congrats, sir. Congrats.
Nice. Congrats on that one.
Fitch. Austintown Fitch. The Falcons. DeAndre Richards, a.k.a. Dre. 166 yards, 30 carries, 3 touchdowns. I mean, he carried Fitch to that win.
The kid looks like Eddie Lacy.
He does.
I'm telling you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I saw this kid play as a freshman, and he was dragging children, 13, 14-year-old children down the field.
He reminds me
just
of
a man.
He reminds me of prime Derrick Henry. Just how strong he is, and he's like, get off me. You can't touch me.
He's I like the Eddie Lacy.
We spoke about him earlier, but we got to talk. We got to talk his stats. Green's Tyson Hunka. He went 15 of 33 for 209 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, but he had 120 yards on 25 carries and another touchdown. Tyson Hunka did everything he could to get Green to the next round, and unfortunately they fell short.
There you go, man. See?
Connor Lehner of Mogadore, we talked about him, 242 rushing yards on 8 carries, 4 touchdowns. He didn't play in the fourth quarter. They were up big. 54-7, I believe, was the final in that one over East Palestine.
Nice.
And then this one is not our territory, but the name might ring a bell, and that will lead me into my transition as to why I didn't say what you wanted me to say, Matthew.
Now we get to it.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Columbus, St. Francis DeSales quarterback, RJ Day.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me say that again. RJ Day. What Day? That's a fun last name.
That's Ryan's.
Oh, because it's head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Ryan Day. That's his son. Anyway, he set a school record with 482 passing yards and 3 touchdowns.
What was the score of that game?
33-29.
Absolutely no
over
defense.
The Ashland Arrows.
None.
There
was no defense present.
I don't know about that.
It was at the very end that they threw a touchdown because I remember Massillon people were celebrating. Uh-oh. Catching it.
Nah,
he's catching that
my
Ryan
allergies.
Day.
This stupid
Yeah,
weather.
he's on that Ryan Day.
That's the celebrity, folks. That's going to be at the Massillon Columbus DeSales game.
Really?
It is rumored that because Ohio State plays a night game against UCLA at the Shoe. So that's Saturday night. Friday night, it all signs are pointing with it being in Columbus that Ryan Day will be there to watch his son play football.
That'd be good, man.
Be kind if you go to the game. Don't hound him. Let him watch his son. Let him be a dad.
No.
Yes.
Let's go talk about
go talk to him at halftime.
Let's
about
go make
Ohio
sure
State.
We got a good game plan for the team up north, and we're handling business.
We gotta get through UCLA first.
Who?
What are we talking about?
Exactly.
Yeah,
we're not talking about UCLA.
They don't. The fans
pass
don't hear
go.
that, though.
Pass go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No.
Anyway.
No.
All right.
Not buying it.
So Matt,
that's just no defense being played, though. I'm sorry.
33-29.
Yeah, not a lot there, bud. Sorry. That's defense in high school. I'm not trying to be a jerk.
Okay, so let me go through some of these.
Here we go.
Some of the scores here, real quick.
Let's go through them.
There were a lot of high-scoring games. A lot of high-scoring games. Girard over Manchester. That was only 28-14. Menor Lake Catholic 16. Streetsboro 0.
I think you're going to see those scores start.
How about that? Wait, we went this far, and I didn't say congratulations to Akron East.
Why? They're still playing.
Akron East, because
they might take out the Royals this week, bud.
That's why we need to celebrate. It is at the Akron East Dragons. They defeated the higher seed, which
they were favored, though. Remember, we talked about this. Yeah, they were.
No, Hawken. I am almost certain
Hawken was a 3, but East was favored.
Okay.
I think 1. It was a pick 'em. We talked about it.
And that's fine. But anyway, shout out.
East is good. That's a good team over there, man. They got a couple of kids that were
they have a very large opponent
transferred back home. That's made a big difference.
They have a big time game.
CVCA has a big opportunity in front of them over the next 2 weeks because as you look at that region, no lie, and I'm not waiting.
Right there, you were already on it.
Where is it at?
Right there, Region 9. So Villa Angela St. Joseph takes on Canfield at Canfield. Villa Angela St. Joseph is favored by 2 points, according to
let's just say pick
Drew Pastor.
Yes, with Joe ETL.
I'm taking Canfield.
Did I say that right? ETL.
I
did. See, did you get that? Look at that.
I'll take Canfield in that game.
Would you?
And I want to see Canfield against CVCA.
I think my prediction is just that CVCA will come out of that region.
I think that
they'll win that region.
I think you are pretty confident, and I'm confident.
And that'll be the first time, correct?
I believe so.
CVCA.
Tim Nichols. I would
Tim,
ask
if you're
him,
watching,
he's sleeping.
Give us a little love.
He's ready for tomorrow.
He might be.
I don't think so, Tim.
Most people are sleeping, but
you flying through the top.
Really quick, St. Ed's favored heavily against Toledo Whitmer. Mentor favored by 13 over Canton McKinley, but I'm taking Canton McKinley. I'm riding McKinley. Let's go. Knock Mentor off and let's go.
I would love to see it.
They played St. Ed's last year, if I'm not mistaken, because I was there.
I like it. I think McKinley can do it.
That's close enough.
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one.
There aren't any other ones until we got to Region 5, Division 2, Matt's favorite.
But in Region 5, both 1 and 2s are heavily favored.
Hoban, 23-point favorites over Hudson. Hudson's got a really good defense. So that game I'm going to be very interested in.
Okay.
If Hudson doesn't have their starting quarterback, which I doubt if he tore his MCL, the chances of him playing are 0. So it'll be, the quarterback, whoever the backup quarterback is had a full week of preparation, and
I think that's just 1 and 2 are moving on. We'll see the new holy war next week,
and that would be Walsh and Hoban, because Walsh is favored by 25 over Fitch,
and they've scrimmaged Fitch. I think that's probably.
I think that game's going to be a little bit closer.
Maybe so. There's a little
25 seems a bit much. I would say 10.
No.
14.
That often.
No.
Walsh can handle business.
Can Walsh handle the two tailbacks?
What did we think Green's defense did rather well handling Fitch in some sense, even though you did put off some stats where
25.
The running back did catch loose, but that was a big part of their offense.
Right.
Okay. I'm no downplay to Green. Walsh's defense, little different. You know what I mean?
Plus, Walsh has the Miami U.
Mm-hmm. They got a few. They got a couple of kids.
Milan, Paris.
Yeah, they believe there's a few Mac kids as well. I mean, they got
Walsh is loaded.
They got some D1 talent.
I'm excited for the Hoban Walsh game. Where's it going to be? We'll find out.
I would probably say Infocision.
Right? I'll find out. It was at Twinsburg last year. Don't you remember that? We were there in the monsoon.
Oh, how could I forget?
What a miserable night.
And then on the back end, so Region 6.
Yeah,
right there.
Highland and Ridgeville.
Highland,
CVCA has never made it to the third round. There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
Hey, guess what? CVCA is making it to the third round.
Correction, past the third round.
Past the third round. Okay, that's fine. I think they get there.
Yeah, I think it's there. I think they're
Medina Highland.
Final four, bud.
We're calling them Highland. It's not Medina Highland. It's Highland.
Highland wins.
They'll take on North Ridgeville. They're favored by 23. Yep. Avon favored by 10 over Wadsworth.
That would be legit.
I'm taking Wadsworth. I'm riding the Grizzly train. They're undefeated for a reason. Battle of the undefeateds on neutral ground for Highland and Wadsworth.
If there's a year this Wadsworth team can do it, they've got to play. They've got to play really
I'll
solid.
tell you this much: if Highland and Wadsworth advance, we're going to try to get both coaches, and we're going to have a little chat.
Ooh, you're already throwing out there.
We'll do what we can.
Opportunities.
Into Region 7, Big Walnut favored over Canal Winchester. Washington Massillon. It's Massillon, guys.
Yeah.
Massillon by 30.
Yeah. Coach Day will be down there to watch that.
DeSales. Yeah.
That's going to be a rough one, man.
It will. We talked about Region 9.
Massillon just gets to walk right in.
Well, so for all of those that have made fun of Massillon and only having one away game, and it was really 10 miles up the road.
And no lie, if that little miniature Hail Mary that they hit at the end of the game in Ashland wins, Massillon would have been hosting again this week.
Yeah.
So
but for all of those naysayers, like, look at the schedule that Massillon played. They played very difficult teams, which is setting them up.
Teams which that allowed them to come in there.
Out-of-state teams were really, really good, and they're ranked high where they came from. Okay. And Massillon, Massillon lost 3 games this year. Guess what? They still won 8. And they're still
but we
in the
said
playoffs.
that, but that's the perk of playing a tougher schedule.
They played the tougher schedule, so
you can go 6-4 during the season, 7-3, and slide in to the 12.
This will be the
and wreak havoc.
Real home or away game for Massillon.
Yeah,
in Columbus DeSales.
Just going down there to pick up a W and come back.
And then it'll be on a neutral site, and they will play the winner of Big Walnut and Canal Winchester. That game could be at Mansfield.
Big Walnut is legit, so I think you're going to see a Big Walnut Massillon, and that's
where at I'm going to guess Byersfield, not Byersfield.
You're going back to.
I'm going to go to Mansfield.
You're going to go back to Mansfield.
Arlen Field.
I feel like Field. Yeah, I think they were going to have it their last year, and they moved it for some reason.
They moved it for security reasons.
So we'll see where that goes.
All right, so Buckeye, those Buckeye Bucks still in it, still going strong, favored against Rocky River. Yep. They'll take on the winner of Toledo Central Catholic and Wapakoneta.
Yeah, that's a nice. Good job, Mike.
Thanks, brother.
He's really ripped that name out there.
It's easy.
What else we got?
Let's see. We're gonna move down. Region 13. How about West Branch traveling to Perry on the Lake?
Perry's favored.
Yeah, by only 4 points. That game. It's a West. I'm taking the Warriors of West Branch. Let's go. Ride or die Warriors.
You're gonna go with them?
I'm going with them.
So I mean, I'm not knocking West Branch at all. It was a fun little jabs that we had going because I was riding the Norton Panther wave pretty hard. Given those circumstances,
are you coming to the West Branch train?
I think you're going to see Glenville West Branch.
Oh, come on! I can't wait. That'll be a good game.
That's exactly.
Glenville takes on Lake Catholic
heavily,
and Glenville favored by 22. Indian Valley in Region 15. I know they're a little south. They're down there by Uricksville. I get it. We're still rooting for them. It's Indian Valley.
They're favored by a lot too.
They're favored by a lot.
Jonathan Older.
They are. Cardinal Mooney out in Youngstown favored over the Garfield G-Men.
That is.
And then Girard takes on Poland Seminary.
Look at how tight that one is.
I will take Poland Seminary and I will take Cardinal Mooney.
I'll take Girard and I'll go with Cardinal Mooney.
Okay.
I think that's
fair. Triway still holding on down there in Worcester.
I'll take them.
I'm taking Triway. Let's go.
Absolutely.
It is going to set up a Liberty Center or Liberty Benton
Is that where you're going
versus Triway.
I'll go with Liberty Center on that.
Yeah, I think I'll take Benton.
What about that Region 21 down there?
Kirtland takes on the Smithville Smithies. Kirtland by 33, according to Drew Pastor. And then Garraway takes on Dalton. This is great. I love this. But Garraway is favored by 20.
That's what I was wondering.
Give me Dalton.
You take Dalton?
Give me Dalton.
I'll take Dalton too.
Because I think he's wrong here.
You do?
I think Garraway is a very, very good team. But
and then what was our last one? 25?
Mogadore and East Canton. Mogadore favored by 17. I'm taking East Canton.
Wow.
To pull the upset.
Going over to Mogadore?
Spider Miller, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend, the head football coach of the East Canton Hornets, Spider Miller.
That's what you're rolling with.
I'm so excited I get to talk to him on Friday night. I am elated. I'm over the moon.
Can I ask you, you took it, but are you calling that game?
I am.
That's the first time this year you screwed up.
No, haven't screwed up.
You called it.
Didn't screw it up.
You picked it up.
I picked a winner.
I'm going to take Mogadore.
Okay.
All right.
I'm looking forward to that. I think it's going to be a very, very good game. And there isn't Danville's still in it.
Yeah.
Did you see though that they're not favored? They're down. They're 12-point underdogs against Waterford.
Right.
And they'll take on Jeromesville Hillsdale.
I'll take Danville.
I will take Danville, and I want Hillsdale and Danville.
They're really the only one that was probably the big
44.
Right. St. Henry.
Man.
So it'll be St. Henry probably in Marion local.
Yeah. No, the whole thing. Maria Stein, Marion local.
Yeah, you can run it, bud.
Yep, I'll run it.
You can run that. You can run that whole name.
We've got some games. So tomorrow night, 7:00 Eastern time. Most of these games will kick off at 7, either a few minutes before or a few minutes after. Look for the post. You'll see it pops up every week.
All the Wadsworth faithful. Come say hi.
Yep.
Come say hi to me.
4 footballs. You'll see it. That post goes up. You tell us where you're at. What's the score? Throw some photos up.
Mm-hmm.
We live vicariously through you. I'll be calling a football game. Matt's going to Wadsworth.
Just going to go hang out, man.
So if you see Matt, bring him a hot dog or a glizzy, I think is what the kids say.
What? Popcorn. I'm a popcorn guy.
Popcorn and a glizzy. That's what he wants.
No,
maybe a Diet Coke. I don't know.
I'm good on that dog, bud. Good on that nitrosicle.
It is going to be a very fun night of football. Join us next week. We'll discuss the games. We'll know where the neutral sites are, in fact, and we'll be able to have that information.
Are you saying Brunswick again for the Holy War?
Twinsburg, not Brunswick.
That's right.
I hope not. I really hope it's an Infocision, but it's up to the OHSAA and the bids, and it's not up to us. I can make my best guess.
Yeah. So I think that'll definitely be
Go Royals. Yes. CVCA.
Between now and then, so everyone who's listening, just so we're all prepared, we probably should think about legit venues that could hold this to be able to have like a legit conversation.
Wadsworth and Highland.
Where do you put that?
Where do you put that game? Copley? Maybe.
Copley Stadium. That's a big one. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
I like that. Could get away with that one.
Let's see. Yeah, they usually use teams that are out. I know they've used Perry, Wakefield Stadium a bunch.
Yeah.
Tom Benson they won't touch because that's for the championships. They'll keep that one pristine. Green could be a possibility for some.
Green never holds him.
Green had a playoff game last year, if I'm not mistaken. Of 2 teams. Yeah, I think it was Indian Valley and somebody. It was at Green. Yeah.
All right. Look at me.
I don't know why you're questioning me.
Acting like I knew something and just getting fact checked right within 10 seconds of it just regurgitating.
It is what it is. But yes, join us next week. We appreciate you tuning in. We know that it's late, but we appreciate you tuning in for week 13 of the 3-3 to go high school football show.
Good times.
Before we leave, I almost forgot. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Prayers up for my childhood hero, and I'm sure many childhood heroes, Bernie Kosar.
Yeah,
is battling. He's battling, folks, and it doesn't look good from the social media posts that are going up. I know he needs a liver transplant. Yeah. I believe in the power of prayer. I'm praying for you, Bernie. I'm sure a lot of people are. You have been oh my goodness, I was reminiscing with the hall monitor last night a little bit.
Yeah.
We were talking about when I got to interview Bernie, and then I've seen him on the sidelines for some of the high school football games when it was down at McKinley, and He's an amazing guy, and so
personality wise, he's like one of the nicest guys.
And
like,
then
also,
also, it is the 2-year anniversary of Tusky Valley.
Oh wow!
That tragedy that took place. So we're still continuing to pray for Tusky Valley and their community. And yeah, so I don't want to end things on a somber note, but I meant to start
you got to
the
make
show
sure you
like
got to make
this,
sure that you throw that out there. I mean, yeah, and anybody else who's obviously
remember,
battling
dial
anything or
988. Mental health. Take mental health seriously. You are not alone. People love you. Someone is there to talk to you. Just dial 988.
Saying that at the end of our show is like pretty much saying that anybody just listened to us. I mean, like, is that what you're saying?
No,
is that why you're dropping that tidbit?
Dropping
like, if you made it this far,
you want to know why? Because you
please don't. We do care about you. We'd love for you to tune in next week.
To borrow a phrase from Bernie Kosar, anytime he does a post or anytime he does a live, he always says, "You matter." You matter.
Fact. No, as much as I tease.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next week. Be safe. Godspeed.
Take care, guys.
It's time for football.